I may not know what'll happen, I know where my heart will go. Welcome to Retroland 2026. I am not calling this stream series Retroland because yesterday I streamed Duma Musume and tomorrow I'm allegedly streaming Super Smash Brothers, but you know what? It doesn't matter at all. Ooh, the party edition. Yeah, it's the one that I own physically. In fact, reset button! Feeling. The good thing about being a long person is that I can reach the reset button of my N64. And in fact, this leads me to a funny story about the N64 that I own. This is the family N64 that my parents, I think I have the DC version lying around. This is the family N64 that my parents bought when I was 5. The NTSC US region N64. And this N64 was out of commission for quite some time during a very specific amount of time. Which is out of commission. So, when push came to shove, I opened it up, cleaned it off, and realized that the region lock for the N64 is just a plastic thingy. It's just a plastic thingy. So I asked my mom for a Dremel, and I Dremeled it! I just Dremeled the tray! And so now I can get N64 games from Japan, which the first one, and so far the only one that I've gotten, has been Puyo Puyon Party. Because I just like Puyo Puyon. So let's do it again. The alternative is to swap the backs of the cards. Yeah, but... not really. To me, there is no alternative. Oh, I almost thought that I didn't have the all clear. All clear. Yes. Wonderful. But see you avoid this. I've come to learn that this version is more interesting than I thought at first glance. Oh, all clear. Seen it! Two all clears and into Archon. This stage is so annoying. The N64 sound chip makes the game sound so weird compared to the CD-based platforms. It's charming in its own way. Maybe if I'm insane enough, I could also plug the GameCube with the Game Boy Player in my copy of Pocket Puyon. If I'm crazy enough, of course. Seeing that I also have Pocket Puyon, which I own in box. It's one of the few things that I own in box. I'm not a collector, in case you're wondering. Logic would dictate that if I'm a collector, I would only collect the things, not play the things that I collect. Oh, I mean, shoot, what an annoying power. the concept of collecting, now that I think about it. Because to me, something about collecting means that things are gonna gather dust. Nah, really? Really? Right in front of my all clear? It wasn't an all clear. Duh. Hold on. Option. Where's the difficulty? Hold on, I'm gonna Google Lens my way through this. Sometimes I just have to rely on the assistance of technology for things that I don't naturally read, but that's fine. Okay, so we were at normal. We were at medium spice, I think. So if I'm not mistaken, it would be Choamai. So like a kara. Okay, let's try normal mode. Ocha! One way that the developers cheaped out on this game, and it's something that I noticed while I was preparing the stream of tonight. Oh, by the way, all clear. All clear? Yeah, all clear. 4 chain into all clear. Shine. They cheaped out on the N64 version by omitting all of the sound effects, like for example, damage noises outside of just getting hit normally. Those don't exist. The sooner the curry, the easier it is to handle. I will remember this in a couple of weeks. Archen! Wow. Amazing. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. If I was about to get damaged, I might as well just do it anyway. Over here, extend this a little bit. This. Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But hopefully not for me. Ah, I cut it off! No! Oh, that's the worst kind of feeling! Okay, back into the normal. Oh, that's right, you did complete your Rabbit and Steel mod for Shezo. Omeleto. Ah, fuck. Okay, happy little accident. I've recently been watching videos of Japanese people telling you to go to different prefectures and stuff. So I have the phrase Uji ni kitara ii to omou. Which is the stupidest thing! Like, I don't even have plans to go to Uji. Okay, this is far more manageable. Because you don't have your special move. This is much more of a war of attrition. And now for one of the most annoying fights ever. So, how do you like my GTR? I need her to use her superpower as soon as possible. Please, Kikimora! Don't do this to me! Oh, that's because she can still clear her board! Okay, maybe I can do something interesting. Fuck. I thought I had an all clear with that. Maybe there was a way for an all clear, but I still think that the Dreamcast version of this game is the best. There was. I figured that there was an all-clear method hidden between the whole board for me to discover, and I ruined it! I ruined it! But stairs hype, huh? And this is why this fight is annoying. She can just clear board multiple times, but that is just clearing board. It's not, that's just cleaning the board. It's not clearing anything. Which is different from the power of Dragon. Dragon clears the board. And that's why it's so broken. That's why Dragon was just barred from entry in the Puyo Puyo franchise for over 20 years. My Dragon, who was caught in a coma, called me from Puyo Puyo Quest saying I live, bitch. And he was just part of the new skin for Chico. Ita. I'm gonna try this. Kimura! Stop it! Okay, so now both of our boards are clear. Hold on, I can extend a little bit. Or maybe keep her at bay. Ah! Ah! Balls. Oh, you know what? No, not that balls. You know what? Yeah, we can manage. We can manage. There's a way. Ho ga arunda. Power 3. They know how to clear their boards so damn well! These people! What do they feed them? Ah. Ah. And the problem is that if she gets just one more stack, it's gonna be the worst. I need to find a way to Hisatsui my way through. Motherfucking N64 controller, don't! Oh, good. And now time for the most annoying stages of the game. The basically deal breakers. Every single deal breaker is the volcano stage. Maybe I can buy myself a Dreamcast. I haven't bought a Dreamcast. I know there's some people that really like the Dreamcast. Oh, all clear. That opening into the volcanic stage is so rough. Yeah, it is very rough. The funniest thing about volcanic stage is that it returned as a hazard on The funniest thing about the volcanic stage is that it returned as a hazard on Puzzle Pop. Nobody wanted it! And even though nobody wanted it, it still made its way. It crawled itself. Also, thank you for the solution. I am, as you can see, pretty much a dumbass. I'm not gonna let her win like that. Use a simple shoot into victory. Now we're both gonna have to like duke it out. And now I have to outsmart it one way or another. Well, that's my trigger. And there goes my trigger. Uh-oh! I need a way to secure, like, full victory. Oh, no Bio-In? No Bio-In? Fuck. This kind of situation that I wanted to avoid. Because now, Draco Burning is just gonna erase all of my progress. Or no, or not. Yeah, I think we're clear. I think we're clear. And thus, we won't see Volcanic Stage several rounds into the game. Goodbye, son of a bitch! And now we can use Draco's power if we're ever in a pinch. Welcome to Aquatic Stage! Please, don't split your puyos in here! Oh, fuck's sake. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. We didn't die. Whoa! Fuck off, no. And time to get ourselves what I would consider the best power in the game. The everyone please be buddies. Okay, my counters were stronger. It's good. Son of a beachy beachy! Let's get along, everyone. Yeah. We're not gonna see volcanic rules until extremely late in the game. Which, by that point, I hope that I have enough gall to just. Ah, shit. Oh, wait! I just did minimum damage. What am I worried about? Suddenly, there's something here that worries me. And I'm not an understanding of why, but. Here, power 2. Small power 2, too. If you dare to split your Puyos, you lose all of your momentum in this stage. And Puyon is already a game that penalizes you for splitting your Puyos, so... You can... I'm pressing up! Is it Z? No? Is it L? It's not start. It was Z! I was mashing Z for my life! I was mashing Z for my entire life! And it wasn't that. Okay, we're gonna have to just unleash it. I was in danger! Okay, back into a safe spot. Safer spot. Now I have to take care of two things. Being mindful of the N64 controller. Okay, I at least have stacks of Draco's power. Okay, good! I'm no longer in danger. It's so interesting that the first fight of a stage was with a different kind of a set. With Point Puyo instead. A grim reminder that Puyo's Sun happened. I'm joking, I actually do really like Sun. Motherfucker! Control de mierda. Okay, thank goodness. Sky stage. I'm gonna pick Cerulean, just for a quick all clear. And that's our all clear. Which got insanely nerfed in this game. And now we build. God. But Sky Stage has a gimmick too. The higher you are into the Sky Stage, the better you are, but the riskier your plays are. Oh my god, stop, dude. Oh, you think I'm in danger? Wanna take another guess? I think Suke finds out he got friend-zoned. So who was next? Witch? Ugh. 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 I remember this fight breaking my N64 last time. No, it's really wonderful. I didn't need my earlobes today. There. Ooh! We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't care. I don't care much. I'm gonna lift this high. I had a plan. Oh my god, she got one point! Bastard! Bastard! True bastard! Ah, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Reap Harpy Nation! Yes! Rip Harpy Nation, my N64 is safe. My N64 is safe. Yes. And now we move on to the worst power of a game. We're still at Sky Stage? I thought by this point we would have moved on to Ruins. Anyway. All clear. Homing Thunder! It erases a column! Or is it Holding Thunder? Whichever it is, this power sucks. See, she used it 3 times, and the one column that she had to keep safe, she's done. She's done. That's the worst power of a game in full practice. In full practice, the worst power of a game. It's extremely situational too, which is not a thing that you want for a power. Because now we get Witch's power. And one would say, oh yeah, sure, you can just use it to win the fight against Dragon that much quicker. Not so. We're gonna do kind of like a big setup. Because it's not just winning with her power, it's winning with her power and also making sure that Dragon doesn't even have a chance to counterattack. And I'm stuck. Because even then... My goodness! That's cheating! Cheater! Cheater! The problem is now Chico. Chico's power is insane. I need the blues. Blues, blues, blues. Oh, this is hard Puyo too. No, I need to act quickly then. And trying not to get, try not to get boxed. Haha. Okay, let's see how she reacts to this. Wait, that's just 1K. And 64 controller misfire. I can defend the N64 controller all I want, but god damn it, it is a controller. Does GaiaCube not have a sound? Oh, they really saved on resources with this one. Do, 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 do. If she reaches the bottom, we're so beyond fucked. Which means we still need to make like a little bit of a final push. Okay, that should be enough. Oh! Harder, Puyo. And then we get Chico. But it's not enough. Ikuka! Okay, I could just make it like that. That felt dirty. That felt dirty. He's fucking bored. His fucking board cannot even. Which is good that he erases the board, but it's also like extremely lame. Because now, what options does he have? Like, check on his board. What options does he have? Ooh. What options does he have? Pop in the yellow? And just using it again. Meanwhile, I'm still here. Now, he's powerless, maidenless. And I'm one away from just Shezo, my boy. I need a whatever. Okay, this'll do. Now if I can get 2 greens. There, that's the 2 greens. I mean, I'm right here. He just doesn't know I exist. Damn. And now everyone leaves. Everyone leaves and Shezo starts speaking in the old language of PlayStation buttons. Wonderful. Now, What do we want from this? Lady fight stage is such a weird gimmick. I'm not sure what to call it. I'm gonna go with Cereally. It's technically Sky Stage. Yeah, technically it is Sky. It is just Sky Stage again. Okay, the side that I wanted free was not affected. And now it is. Okay, Rulu. You had it coming. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, no sound effects. That's very, very bizarre. Where are my yellows? Where are my yellows at? Thank you. A power 4. That's the other difficult part about this. It flips the stage. You're led to believe that this power is good. Which, it is insanely good. To clear your field, it is insanely good. To fight back, it fucking sucks. And that's like something that you can say about any power in this game. Except for 2 in particular. Carbuncle? Carbuncle's power is incredibly busted. Maybe that's why he's not even a secret fight in this game. Am I about to commit 1 credit clear? Hold on. Hold on. All of our colors are split. Wonderful. Then we can go back into the offensive. The weirdest offensive, though. No, no. There. Ah, that's right. This is where Volcano came with a vengeance. There it is. Our 1 credit clear is still going. And now we know we no longer get access to our gimmicks.
Showtime.
We are on our own, but Strange Field is one of my favorite places of the world. Because you can set up for weird chains. Weird chains like that. Because this stage warps around. So, as long as you know where to place your stuff, you can basically do good. You can basically do like crazy shit, like over here. I'm gonna try to set up these blues over here. You know, I don't have any other fucking choice. Fuck off, man. And it's gonna chain with the purple at the bottom. Oh, it follows Sky Stage rules. Hold on. I'm gonna release my stage a little bit. Satan Cruz! I don't really like his power either. But it's good because it means that he cannot counterattack. Oh, it's purples! Those are purple. I realized that those are purple. Which means we're gonna have to start chaining. I think I'm gonna want these two. And then these here. Have a buffer. There. Except with this one. Ooh! Oh no. Uh-oh. Taihen, Taihen, Taihen. Uh-oh. Okay, saved it. I saved it, but the music is not stopping. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, God. For some reason, even though you're on your own, this part of the game is much less relentless with you. And I'm dead. Wait. Technically, not yet. Ah, no, I'm dead. Fuck! Damn it! Okay, continue. A new high score. Okay, time to start chaining. 3, 2, 1. No more presumptuous plays. No more trying to look stylish. Today we're here to kill a grown-ass man. In cold blood if necessary. Okay, yes, I understand. I get it. Don't worry about it. I may not have released what I wanted, but I got what I needed. Waste your power! Yes, fall into my trap. Fall into my trap of endless surrender. And donuts. Oh, can I get freaky with it? I can get freaky with it. If I get yellows, of course! To get any yellow, I can get freaky with it. Okay, I appreciate a lot of the things that Puyon did, even though Puyon is like one of the most disliked games in the series. I can still like appreciate many of the things that it did. It's not just the art style, it's the matter of taking a gamble with a style that was extremely stagnated by that point. Ooh, baby! Huge! And now we begin the finale. I almost one credit cleared it, damn it. Can you believe that some people just replaced into the cartridge the cutscenes with the voices? So it's 何も知らないよ。 I'm trying to remember the lines. I've heard this cutscene so many times. ここだよ。ある。Anyway. This warped space has been twisted beyond belief, and now every single rule is in the game. Every single one of them. Which means doing that is a risk. The name of the game at the final fight is Dig. Dig and survive, essentially. And much like in the water stage, try not to split your Puyos. Please try not to split your Puyos. She's not gonna run out of Void Hole, which is the best defensive option in the entire game. But even still, you're not doing many points of damage to either, so... The real damage dealer is whenever one of you reaches the bottom. But getting hit in this part of a fight sucks. Like, you're so close. You can feel that you're so close. And even then... There is one particular reason why I love this fight, why I love this fight and this fight alone. And that is the significance of just fighting like that. Okay, the road is straight. Oh, let's get freaky with it. Needless reminder that I haven't lost yet. But I just won. Wait, what? Did I dig too fast? What the fuck? Was it too fast of a dig? Really? I really thought that I had this fight in the bag! Meanwhile, she gets another void hole! What the hell is going on? I can dance this tango how many times you wish to dance it, Double. I will prevail at the end! Oh, I should have bumped it up. Oh, goody gross. So that's how we want to do it. Oh god. Wait. Uh-oh. She forgot about Sky Rules! Let's fucking go! Sis forgot about Sky Rules! And that's why Sky Stage is the best. Get God Doppel. And there's the Carby. Carby has been saved, and everything is good in the world. How the hell do we get out of here, Carbuncle? And Carbuncle just has the craziest idea. Damn, N64 version cheaped out. How much water? This might have been one of my fastest clears yet. I can't believe that I got defeated at the strange space. I would have had it. Something! Shall we do it again? Well, once the credits roll, of course. In the meantime, I'm gonna search for another N64 controller. There has to be one here in my drawer that has a better D-pad. Because I was misdropping like the plague. Okay, this one's a little bit sturdier. This one. Oh no, this one's worse. Ow! Okay, I found one that's a little bit sturdier. Maybe this D-pad will be better. Also, today on news that I didn't want to hear before my month-long hiatus. Things that I don't want to hear before my month-long hiatus. My chair started giving in! My chair's now doing diagonal stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it shouldn't be doing that. technically this song should have an ending. But the N64 credits go too fast, or there's less people referenced in it. One, two, three, fuck. Okay, yo. Yo, paro. There we go. 486, baby. Get Gorowa set, bitch. Alright, let's try it again. But we're gonna try again after the messages. In the meantime, I can show you this little trinket that you can use, which is the N64 transfer pack, and if you plug it just right, with a copy of of Pocket Puyo Puyo Sun, and you enter here, sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. We're gonna try while we wait. Sorry about this. A little bit of compressed air because I don't want to blow it. I'm gonna hold it close. Aha, there we go. And you can check the tarot cards of this game in a little bit of a higher resolution than usual. No? When did I get this one? Do you get cards by playing the game like that? Draco! Or, excuse me, Dorako! God rest you, Mary. So ominous, that message. Kakushita. I wonder what dictates that you find these. But hey, I got the Empress. And Ragnas Bishasi. Chassis. How do you get the cards in Pocket Sun, I wonder? I'll be right back. Nope, I couldn't find what I was looking for. Anyway. I think we're gonna go for it again. I had a good run. Oh, and here's the cards again. This only happens if you connect a copy of Pocket Puyo Puyo Sun on the transfer pack of an N64 controller. And that's how you get access to this gallery of cards. Low resolution cards, as much as you would want them. There you go. Easiest Balatro skin of your life, man. Get working, modders. No, but there is a Puyo card skin for Balatro. Is there? I don't really know. So wait, I can just continue from the last stage? I've already done it. Watch out! Let's start this over again. So cool. I don't care about your Kocha Bomber celerity. You're gonna die. And die. I'm still gonna try for that 1 credit clear. Meanwhile, I can explain some of the powers. Aha! Three all clears in a row! Poor Archon couldn't do anything. So, Skeleton Teeth's power. It gives you a multiplier, a base power multiplier, so long as you don't rotate any Puyo pieces, which is one of the most risk-reward kind of powers that you could get. Homing Shoot will target 18 Puyo on your board, and it will erase them. And I think its translation means something like a cleaning strategy. I think that's the that's Osoji Daisaksen. Daisaksen. What was Daisaksen again? Saksen is strategy, right? I'm pretty sure that Saksen is strategy. The Great Cleaning Strategy. It will remove all of the garbage Puyo from your board. Which is really, really useful. I raised that one too high. Maybe you can do something about it. Okay. Nah, I forgot about the blue. Here, have another. Osoji Daisaksen is one of the most annoying skills to deal with because all you have is a character who will not die, basically. I'm not going by any translated names, by the way. I believe in my own knowledge of the Japanese language. Maybe a little bit of my weebness. Thank you for not blocking my gate of attack. She can still remove all of it. That's annoying. is so annoying. You know what? Sure. If you're gonna remove it one more time, it better be one more time and not more. I can still make my chains here. I think. Keyword think. The annoying part about this portion of the story is that your opponents have ways to cheese you down, meanwhile you're not exactly in a position to demand anything. The game doesn't like you, and you better learn it. Oh, nice save. Which means now it's time to really start the slaughterhouse. Because she now has no special attack. I should go all in on the offensive if I don't waver. I'm pretty sure I'm not on Strange Field rules, right? Come on. Okay, now I'm getting greedy. I don't want to get greedy. And this fight will extend for another minute or two, or however many. Shit. Good job, me. Ita. Okay, now we're in real pickles. Uh-oh. Oh. Interestingly, I got saved by the RNG. How did I get saved by the RNG? Thank you. Random Puyon crits. I play this game so much, I know that there are some random crits that you can get. Especially when the game goes, what? You're stupid. La la la. He's done! Unfortunately for me, the version that I prefer the most is the version that got hit with the most as well. Because you can't look at the Game Boy Color version and tell me that that version was done with love. That version was born out of spite. Who is the man that made so much damage to Puyo that they wanted, like, to create a version that was so unequivocally bad? Okay, I know for a fact that, have at it. Now start using your powers. Draco Burning has two use applications. It can either remove all of the garbage in the field, which is extremely useful, or it can remove the highest numbered color on your board, which is extremely lame. You don't want that. You always want the second effect. Because the first effect actually means that you'll have a chance to fight. Meanwhile, with the former, like if she activated it now, she would essentially reduce all of the board's greens. Do you want to remove all of them greens? I don't know. But that's a thing that she can do, and that's not something really good. Give me another chain to work with. Because my trigger is there. Oh, baby! I am feeling the greed! Greed over. Yeah, get starred. I still can't really like sleep on my laurels. I have to actively not try to get myself killed while she's reducing everything in my board in her board. But I think that's GG's. Okay, how about a little more? And that was a lot of damage. How about a little more? Hey, hey, hey. Ho, ho, ho. Over here, we don't really have a need for it. Underwater stage. The rules have already stated. If you split your Puyo, things are gonna go alright. So you don't want to do that. Unless you just want to do something like this. I know I ruined my chain like that, but... he's not using his power. Well, stairs! No slots! It's a very stupid thing. It'll start rotating three columns of your Puyo, in hopes that you get something that connects. Okay. No, let's go gambling! Essentially, yeah. And he'll do it. In the Dreamcast version, he's more prone to do it than in the N64 version. At least from what we're seeing here. Okay, I can put this here. He's here, and now I need something to trigger that with a green. Maybe you can add like a weight. Yeah. There. Oh, it's a very clean 5-chain. So really skill. Everyone please get along. Everyone please get along. Turns all the non-connected Puyo into a single color. Which is why it's so great to like get a quick all clear if you don't get an all clear setup like that. So you just group these 4, and now her power will turn these 4 into a single color. Which color you get is random, so try not to depend too much on it. Except if you're me. If you're me, depend on it as much as you fucking want. We're gonna abuse this stage's setup a little bit. Because Sky stage, once again, denoting to us why it's one of the best stages in the game. I think it's a color population thing. It can be random. It can be random. What you want is to just group as many different colors into one single lump as you want. Or like, not do what I'm doing right now, is what I'm trying to say. And if you do want to go for another one... Oh, he's dead. If you do want to go for another one, then it's a different kind of strategy. Okay, if it is color population, it will search for the highest amount of colors on the board. If all 4 colors are equal, it'll just settle for 1. She'll just say, fuck it, we ball. This power will turn every single Puyo, every single garbage Puyo on the board into something random. See, it went to red, yeah. I'm just gonna continue attacking. It is such a stupid power. This is one of those overpowered powers in the game. Because really, Harpy will just get a free chain with that. Like, not exactly guaranteed, but when you're playing with 3 Puyos, it's basically guaranteed at that point. What you want is you want to clear the board so you can have another chance to get another all-clear setup. Because like this you just have to dig down. Fucking hell. Bruh. Oh, but I remember this is Sky Stage. Being higher on the board benefits me. Never go to a local without understanding what the rules of the stage you're playing is! Okay, this should be an all clear because it's gonna repopulate everything to blue. There. And now I don't really care. Because I can just send another wave like that. The difficult part is that now I have to find a way to maybe do it again. Oh, fuck. See, this was too overpowered on the Dreamcast and PlayStation 1 versions, and they had to nerf it. Which begs the question, this was the last release of Puyon. Like, this was the final release of Puyon. Sky Stage rules, bitch! Ugh. the fight prolongs, having an all clear at the ready is great, but it's not exactly your savior. Ah! My setup! You harpy! I guess it's in the name. What are you doing, bruh? Oh. Sky Stage, save me! Saved by Sky Stage, oh my god! This is the second time that I'm saved by Sky Stage, incredible. I love it here. Anyway, Witch, prepare to die. Repopulate! Pick between one of them two. I forgot that they were not... Okay, I messed up. The setup. Everyone laugh at my misfortune. I'm absolutely botched the setup. And therefore that means that I now must play the game. Eat it. The setup is with non-joint Puyos. So if you do that, you're gonna basically waste your meter. Eat it. Déjame decirte que... I'm not really liking the N64 controller right now. But soon it's gonna be over. Once I'm out of here. Eat it. And now all of them are gonna turn to reds because they're all disconnected. Wonderful. Anyway. Which, your power is the most skill issue of all skill issues in this game. But that means you will get saved by the bell. Not by the Annabelle, she's going to kill you. Anyway, one more time. And an L, just as an insult. I couldn't find the remote. Anyway, just because I'm stacking up high doesn't mean that the Sky Stage will provide what I'm looking for. If anything, it might be much more the opposite. But I just want to have a good space to unleash ×2 more powerful chain. So that she runs out of options. Run out of options. There we go. At the very least, her power is useful here. Little baby dragon, baby dragon, baby dragon, baby, all of a baby dragon, baby. In case you don't understand it, yes, it is indeed a baby dragon. Hold on, I can do something crazy here. And set the red on top. There. Now I just need to survive 2 attacks. But add a little bit more just so I don't die. There. Dragon is always the toughest part of this game. To me, at least. Everything else is like either easy or extremely RNG dependent. Why am I flip-flopping? Bro, you made the chain! Okay. Now what? I'm gonna set up for the yellows over there. I'm gonna just send it. How much damage will it do? A 4-chain charge with... Oh my god, it does nothing. That did nothing! That was such a negligible amount of damage! Sometimes this game just hates you. Which is so utterly baffling. Oh! Be me. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, why did I use Chico's power? That's such a ridiculously bad option. My chair is wobbling. It's now no longer safe at the center. I don't know. I'm in danger. If Sheso was a tougher fight, then maybe this would be like a required ability to have. But as things are, you're actually never gonna face problems against Sheso. And Sheso would have no way to like deal a crazy counter with you, with his power, because his power cuts in the next, and it takes away some of his own stage with it. I don't know why I picked Chico for this fight. I should have just gone with Witch. Ooh. But yeah, if you know what you're doing, Sheso's not actually a hard fight at all. There, space has been relieved. But I'm not gonna trigger it just yet. I want to trigger it with something like a chain. So I'm gonna set up some spaces aside. Put these here. The blue is free. Send it. And now he'll try to make it. Twice? Nope. It's interesting, you didn't even have to use Witch's power with that one. Now comes Rulu. Rulu, I'm gonna just go with Cerily again, of course. It's a good thing that I found out the button for activating it was Z. Do you remember that, Girl Fight also follows us. Is a combination of Sky, Volcano, and no, it's a Sky and Volcano. Because your Buyos just drop at average speeds. Ah! What do I extend the yellow? Extending through the yellow. That was a good idea. Time to send it. If all of them are disconnected, they're gonna turn into reds! Which means I get another free all clear. Nice. Just how I want it. There's a lot of activation time for that one too. It's very risky. Okay. I'm not gonna send it yet. Okay, I guess now it's a good time to send it. Send it. Just give her the damage. Use the blues over here to open up a path. Get one yellow at the top. And then another like that. Okay, good. Amazing! Okay, it's not enough. It's not enough. That's GG's. 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 And now the part of the game where I died last time! Ah! Strange field, where you don't have powers. The power of Satan, or the Dark Prince, however you want to say it, whatever clips your tongue better, is the Satan Cross. Dare I say, very flashy move that just erases the field. It's not exactly the most pompous way of clearing the field. But it works. The idea of the strange field is that you have a warp around stage. So if you get extremely creative, you can make chains that warp around to the other side. Like watch the blue that's on the bottom left. It's gonna trigger with the other three on the right side. That's very creative. The thing that makes Satan's power extremely annoying to deal with is that it clears the center. It clears the center to the two centermost rows. Columns, I would add. But since we still have Sky Stage rules, you just have to play better. Winning against Satan is basically a skill check, which is why I don't consider him extremely tough. Unlike something like what's its name? Ah, yes, Dragon. Dragon is not a skill check. Dragon is basically an RNG check. Dragon can decide whether you win or you lose. And I don't think that's fair to anyone out there. And you can just do that anyway. If that didn't go there, that would have been so sad. He still gets one! Come on, Stanny! 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 Stanny, just give up! Oh, wait! I'm gonna trigger from the yellow on the other side. There. An inside-out chain. This game is so cool like that. Where are the other ideas? The other Puyo games? Puyo games used to have so much risk like this. But don't forget, we are with Sky Stage rules, which means I'm in danger. But he too is in danger, so I guess we're even. Ah, I didn't want to put the blues in there. Wait, this is perfect. Is he dead? Oh, so close. Why don't you die? Oh, he got another one? The son of a bitch. That was so lucky! Why is that so lucky? We'll give you an opportunity to lock out like that. Bastard. Anyway, I'm gonna just trigger it like that. Come on. Ah, good. Okay, one credit clear. Here we go. She will start the fight like that. With Void Hole, which doesn't mean anything because you cannot really do much damage at the beginning of a fight. Void Hole is extremely defensive. Like, it's the definition of a very defensive tool. Cute. But just because it's defensive doesn't mean that it's useful in its entirety. Oh. It is a very good and very popular skill to pick, since it borrows more power than Arl's unique, which is also a shield. In fact, it is called the Arl Shield. Oh, did I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I thought I had a trigger up there. But it's not a lost cause, not yet. Interesting that the final fight is fought with 4 colors. Oh, shit. The good thing is that the gimmicks here are all combined. So you can use them to your advantage like this. See? And now suddenly my field is a lot freer than before. Without having to sacrifice something like a rotation or anything of the sort. But the power of Puyos in this particular part of the game is reduced to a minimum. And like I said before, and like I alluded to before, you don't want to split your Puyos when there's underwater rules in play. And why did it do that? Anyway, have a chain. This is a war of attrition, and only one of us is being attrited. I don't know if a traitor is an actual word. I'm gonna presume that it's not. But I'm just going off of vibes. You're gonna have to forgive me for not knowing the vibes. I'm gonna need another red. And then... And now... What do I do? That kills off your momentum, but... Okay, maybe I can find another way to trigger it. Oh, it's done! The fight is just won. This is how you win the fight. Wait a minute, I just did a 1 credit clear! It just dawned on me that this was a 1 credit clear! Yay! Did I get even less than I should have? Let's wait until the credits to see. I just kind of like randomly did a 1 credit clear. Let's go! Yeah! When you casually 1 CC. I've been waiting to just 1 CC Puyon for the longest time. Yeah! And in just 40 minutes too. I don't know if that qualifies for world record, but it is a personal best for me. That is just 1 CC. I just noticed that there's a little speedrun attempts tag on my thing. There, it's gone. Stop saying that there's speedrun attempts. Maybe I should buy a Dreamcast, I say to myself, knowing full well what kind of a fool I'd be. But man, it would be awesome to own the Dreamcast version of Puyon. Even if I couldn't play it. Which is also a big shame that the Dreamcast didn't allow you to play physical. No, it's a shame that the Xbox didn't allow you to play Dreamcast games. So Ono Kenichi is like the only Puyo VA and Yon in Puyon that is still voicing Puyo characters. Who are they voicing? So I'm not sure if Ono Kenichi is a man or a girl. So I'm just taking it safe, you know? He's currently the voice of Rizuku. Wow! Damn! An insane glow up, might I add. Beep 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 beep. There's more of this song, by the way, which is very funny. There's at least like what? I believe it would be like 20 or 30 seconds of song, but the N64 version cuts it short. So weird seeing a Sega Enterprises Limited copyright on my Nintendo 64. That is so bizarre. Can you believe that I have to wake up at 4 in the morning? Such a random statement. The song's gonna cut short. There. Are you really serious that a 1 credit clear's total score was worth less than just going from 1 single stage? You're fucking with me. I am baffled. I am baffled. Anyway, yo paro. There. Is he got a speed clear and big chain? Maybe. But you can't really have one with the other. Here's the funniest thing. Bouillon Party might be the last release of Bouillon? Hold on. Bouillon Nexus might have the answers that I seek. Bouillon. So, no, actually the PlayStation version was the last release in. So the order is Dreamcast in March of 1999, Bouillon Party in December of 99, and then the PlayStation version shortly after, on December 16, 1999. The Game Boy Color version came out after the turn of the millennium. But it's very weird that in an would we consider this an interquel of Bouillon? It might be an interquel of Bouillon. Okay, I don't know if there's a tier list for this. Bouillon tier list. Bouillon character tier list. If it contains every character, I might just do it. Okay, go to template. So we have Arl, Draco, Satan, Dragon, okay. Double. I'm moving them as I see them. Skerodara, Rulu, Kimura, Archan, Skeleton T, Witch. I'm missing many characters. Carbuncle. Ragnas, you're not in the game! Shezo, there you are. I'm gonna use the free battle to check for all the characters. Maybe I'm missing some people here. I would be missing Harpy. Harpy, where are you? Where are you? Cerilli, I see you. Cerilli, Dark Arl, Marl, Chico, okay. Then I would be missing Harpy. It's wild that this one has a mode that's never seen again, yeah. Observers are penalty! There you are. And Harpy. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna bump them up here. Bump, 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 a bump, bump. And then I'm gonna count them. And I'm gonna order them up. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 16. 8, 16, and plus the 2 mysterious characters, 18. Just gonna move them here, and then I'm gonna order them. It's Skeleton T, then Archon, then Kikimora, Panoti, Draco, Nohoho! There you are. Nohoho. Nohoho. Surreally. Skatodara. Sky Stage. No, that's Sky Stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I have them all. So it's Skatodara, then Witch, Dragon, Chico. No, it's Harpy. Harpy. Or is it Witch Harpy? Because Harpy is still Sky Stage. No, it's Witch Harpy. Witch Harpy Draco. Witch Harpy Dragon Chico. Shezo. Rulu. Satan, Double Arl, and Kirby. Okay. I'm gonna make this a Bouillon tier list. Bouillon tier list. We're gonna studio mode. Studio mode. I've wanted to do a tier list like this for so long. It's the only way you can categorize something, like. Let me see. Add window capture. Tier. Capture this one. Don't capture the client area. Yes. Now I'm gonna make this slightly smaller. I wish you could see what you're shuffling around. Oh, I try to not shuffle things like that. Like, visibly speaking. Filters. We're gonna crop things. And just so I can, like, hit you with a surprise. Where's the crop? Crop. There. A single crop of the right. A couple of pixels wide. A couple of pixels to the left. To the left! To the right! No, it was the other way around. It was to the right! To the left! We will fight! Till the end! Now I make this just a tad bigger on both sides. There. And now I presented center horizontally, and now I lower it. And I do it like this. And then we center it again. There. And now, da 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 da! Boom! Now we have a tier list. We're gonna rank all of the superpowers of the 3 home console releases. And the whole crux of this is that I do have a bare concept of what each of these powers do. So, we start off with Arl, and just as we're ranking Arls, we're gonna rank Doppelganger Arls, because both do the exact same thing, which is that they give you a shield. They give you a shield to counter damage. How long is the shield is why they're both going in B tier. They're both gonna go in B tier. Because Arl ultimately is worse than Doubles. Doubles is like a whole minute. Arl is like 15 seconds to just shuffle around. I might be mistaken on that one. Next we have Skatodara. Skatodara's, no, Skeleton T. Next we have Skeleton T. Here we have Skeleton T. Skeleton T. Skeleton T's power is very stupid. It's called the Super Dynamic T-Bomber. And what it does is that it increases the power, your permanent power, so long as you don't rotate pieces. Bonk cloud tier, basically. And this is tough to, like, figure out. Because if you don't rotate in Puyo, you're essentially handicapping yourself. And actually, we're gonna snooze the ads. Ads get snoozed today. You're handicapping yourself. Why would you handicap yourself? Is the question that I'm asking. But also, it's very bizarre that you would give a very by the books character a buff like that. Like, sure, if you're not rotating, you get a buff. But the counter side of the Ocha Bomber, the T Bomber, is that if you rotate just once, it's over, and the charging time for the buff is extremely low. So I'm just gonna put him in C. Just a C tier for Skeleton T. Over here we would have Archen. No, where's Archen? There you are, Archen. Archen will pick 12 random Puyo on the board, be it colored Puyo or garbage Puyo. And she'll shoot arrows at them and erase them. In terms of the erasing powers, this is one of the most mediocre. We're just gonna put her in E. Kikimora sweeps your entire field. Kikimora is good. Like, this is a good one. It's better than it's better to clear your board from garbage Puyo, because even if you have two stacks of red garbage, as long as you have two or more, as long as you have space on your middle column, you can just use it and it'll be fine. You can just use it and it'll be fine. As long as you have like 3 stacks, you can do it. You can use it and it'll be fine. It'll be really, really good. It'll be really, really, really good. Really good. However, that's all that it does, because it just clears it. So there's no reward, there's no risk at all. There's no risk, there's no reward. It's just basic clearing your garbage kind of a technique. There we go. That's it. Moving on. Panity. What the hell did you do, Panity? I don't want to bring up the wiki, so I'm just gonna go by the translations that eliminates all isolated Puyo. Well, I believe that you can make some quirky setups with that. At the stage where you fight Panity, it's not exactly the best kind of power to get, but I presume that you can get very creative if your stacks don't depend on staring a 3-1, for example. Because if you stack a 3-1, if your stack is 3-1, then it's done. That's it. But if you're used to stacking in pairs, and then say you just wanna like have another, like have a chain react to Panity's skill, I'll hand it to you. That's insane. But as the norm goes, I'm just gonna put you in C. It's interesting. It's an interesting power. It's an interesting power, for sure. It is interesting. It is an interesting power, but the way that it is extremely situational. So I don't trust that Panity can do something good with the power. Right? Right, and I'm gonna move Archon to D, because D is the lowest that we're gonna have. The lowest that we're gonna see here. Draco. Draco is tricky. It will erase what's most on the field. If the answer is Garbage Puyo, it'll erase Garbage Puyo. If the answer is Green Puyo, and that has happened to me before, if the answer is Green Puyo, it'll erase all of the Green Puyo in the field. So unless you know what you're doing, like, let's just put this situation. I'm putting this situation not in the context of a story mode, because in the context of story mode, there's some powers that are better than others. But in the context of an actual match where you would be using these powers against others. Under that context, sure, if you get like an insane 16 chain, then you can survive the damage. You can survive the damage and you will survive the damage. But if your chain is too heavily sided on one single color and you get hit and the Garbage Puyo are lesser than the highest number of colored Puyo on your board, you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna be fucked. I'm placing Draco and her silly ass over at C. But like at the lower end of C. She's much less reliable than Kikimora. Kikimora's much more like balanced in that regard. And you can get creative with Dracos. Like say you just want to reduce your number of colors on the field from 4 to 3. You can get creative. But the way that I see it, nah, Draco's basically on the... Currently it's on the lower end of C tier. No! Fucking reeks! No-ho-ho's skill... No-ho-ho's skill will rotate the field like slots, and will find for ways to just get something to trigger. With No-ho-ho's AI, this is goated. With No-ho-ho's AI, with No-ho-ho's train of thought, this is goated. It's best if you just have the 3 far right columns with things, but like, if you don't have chains in there to begin with, it's not gonna work, honey. It's not gonna be the mysterious save that gives you the best board ever. As it stands, it is quirky, but quirky with a bad twist, you know. Up next we have Cerilli, and I've said it before, and I'll continue saying that she is one of the best powers of a game. She has one of the best powers of the game. There's no A+, and where we're going, there's no A+. Yeah, just remove this one. 0. There. Cerillis is one of the best powers of the game. Why? Because every non-joint Puyo, every Puyo that's on its own on the board, will get changed to the color that there is most on the board. And as you've seen me do it, if you know how to use it, you can get free all clears. You can get free all clears, which is a great starter if you're facing it against an opponent that is very reliant on chains. The way that I see it, it is extremely useful. Like, catastrophically useful. Okay, Skerodara. I just learned what Skerodara's power does. Skerodara's fish will transform the most numerous colored Puyo into the second most colored Puyo. So if your board is filled with yellows and your second number of highest colored Puyo is greens, all your yellows will get turned into greens. Not bad. As far as board clearing powers, this one's really high up. This is really high up. You're gonna see that as we approach the tail end, things that replace other things with Puyos get really high rankings because guess what? Being able to fucking chain in a game about chaining is important, but also being able to use your garbage to counter stuff is also very important. Then we get Harpy. Harpy changes every color, changes every single garbage Puyo into a random colored Puyo, which in her fight is annoying as heck. Because that means that she can get crazy chains at random just because. I find that dishonest, but god damn it if it's one of the best powers out there. Hers is rightfully better than Skirodora. Skirodora changes your color into another, but hers, Harpy's, changes an entire field of garbage into random colored Puyo. And that is indeed good shit. That is indeed good shit. Now we get to Witch. Rolling Thunder is the worst power of the game, the sole worst power of the game. And in order for me to explain why, I need to explain the power that's next. I need to explain Dragon's power, which is like, I would say it's even better than Cerealis. Like, I would argue that it's better than Cerealis. Both powers target the highest raised column on your field. Witches is extremely situational and it's only for story mode. If you're fighting for your life, on any other rule, volcano, underwater with points, sky, strange field, lady fight, any other stage, including circus. Like, circus is base shit. Circus is base shit. Her power is awful in every other scenario, but Ruins. Ruins is the only scenario where Witch's power has some semblance of viability because you can dig your way down to the point Puyo faster. Like, that's just how it is. But in any other case, in every other case, her power is bong water. Her power is dog water. Absolute dog water. What good does it do to have a power that erases your highest column if you're still getting attacked? Like, if you see a comet on your list and you're I don't know, fighting on Sky Stage. You see a comet on your garbage queue. You use Rolling Thunder or Homing Thunder. It's not gonna, you know, replace all of those Puyo with colored Puyo so that you can at least have a chance to fight back. No, those Puyo are gone, and in their place, new garbage will fall in. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Witch's power is the worst in the game. The absolute worst. The utter worst. I'm not joking. And that's merely because contrasting it is Dragons. Dragon's power changes your highest color, your highest column to a single line of Puyo. Think back to what I said about what if you're fighting on something like Sky Stage? Your highest column might as well be the one next to the center. Like, right next to the third one. Be it the second or the fourth column. And in one of those, you've already released the entire weight that is on the third column. Just because you could pop. And in Sky Stage, that's fucking ridiculous. That shit is ridiculous in Sky Stage. Because in Sky Stage, the higher you are, and the higher the pop, the better it is. I'm no scientist, but I can tell you that in a board that is 12 by 6, you pop at the highest places, that shit's gonna stink for you. And that immediately stands in contrast to Witches. Witches just removes that. It's gone from your play. Meanwhile, Dragon does something with it. And if you have a chain that depends on a color that is on that chain, you can also dig chain. S tier. S tier, no doubt about it. Over here we have Chico. Chico is a weird one. It'll take all of the Puyos between rows 4 and 8 and create a block, basically create a block. And because I'm not skilled with Japanese and reading kanji, I can just... changes the colors of the 4th and 8th rows to the same color. Ah, okay. This... I'm gonna say it's just B. It's just B. It's just high B. High B. Like I said, powers that can replace and turn into Puyo, like a single line of Puyo, it's good. I don't know if it's really good. Wait. It's the ad break. It's the ad break. Back to my ramble! Except we're still in the ad break, so my ramble can wait. My ramble has 50 seconds cooldown. I'm gonna bump this one higher. Okay, we're back. We're back. My rambling can return. So, we were at Chico. Chico will replace the 4th and 8th rows with a single Shirapuyo. if your board is full, I suppose that this can be useful, especially if you're like under extreme levels of attack. But that is only if your board is filled. If your board is not, then what good does it do? It doesn't do you any good, you know? So I would argue that this is extremely useful for counterattacks, but it's not on the levels of Harpy or Dragon. Not at all. Not at all. It's not on those levels. Okay, I apologize for what I'm about to say, but your man has no sauce. D tier. Shezo's skill cuts your board in the necks. And that's it. That's it. In a game where all you're doing is just going with fast chains, even if chains of Puyon themselves are not fast. A skill that just removes an X on the bottom half of your board, it's not good. It's not good because you're just prolonging the inevitable at that point. It's better than the Archons because, well, at least you have control over what's getting removed. You're getting a lot of control over what's getting removed. Archons just decides, fuck it, we ball. 12 Puyo at random, 12 Puyo. Fuck it, we ball. And that's how she does it. But like, why? Why would that be his skill? You think of Arellado's special, now known as Shockwave, as this incredibly powerful attack, and it turns out that all it does is just clear your dinky board. Clear a dinky part of your board. And it just removes it. It removes it from play. I'm gonna be clear in saying that abilities that remove your Puyos from play, from your field, are not good. Are not good. But at the very least, give him some time. He is trying his best after all. He is trying his best after all. Over at the next position we have Relu. Relu, if you've played Puyo Puyo 15th, you know what she does. She's basically a gimmick. But it is the most entertaining of them gimmicks, because she erases the garbage, flips the board, and then everything that falls below, if it triggers, it increases its damage. If you played Spinner Puyo from 15th, 20th, Chronicle, or Puzzle Pop, you've basically used Relu's skill. As a Shezo, yeah, I can't defend this special. It is just a nothing. Realistically, you can survive higher with Shezo's skill and still have a chance to counterattack than with witches. So that's at least a net positive. It's still garbage, but like, it's at least a net positive. So yeah, Relu's is a gimmick skill. Relu's is a gimmick skill, and one of the most entertaining gimmicks. She rotates the field, and if you create rotated chains, they do increased damage. In the field where she is the main enemy, which is the lady fight, I wouldn't argue that it's the best power for her, unless you can get things that were at the bottom, at the very tippy top, to like have increased damage. But it is an extremely versatile power. It is an extremely versatile power, but it is still a gimmick. Therefore, it's getting ranked like a gimmick. Finally, we have Uncle Stan. Grunkle Stan's power is better than Shezo's, but that's like saying that that like kitchen paper is better. Like that's just saying that tissue paper is better than kitchen paper for wiping your ass. Like that's still garbage. The good thing about it is that his power clears the center columns, the 2 center columns, which means that you can survive for more, which means you can create instances of counterattacks. In some scenarios of ruins, it's actually quite more beneficial because you don't need to set up like a tallest column like you could do with Witch and Dragon. But are we kidding to ourselves? It's just a cross. Satan died for our sins. I've already ranked Doppel's power. Doppel's power is very good. Doppel Puyo is basically better Arl. Not much about it. Clearly not much of it. There's not much to say about there's not much to say about Doppels. Doppels is just a better Arl shield. But a better Arl shield. Oh, are we getting raided? Holy shit, we got raided! And then I wasn't warned again. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's bring a shout out to Mr. Stargazer KG. For those who do know me, welcome back. And for those who don't, howdy, my name's Yop, I'm a wandering heart. I travel places, learn new things, and live with hearts all over. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm here for the variety and whatever my heart desires to play. So if you like what you see, consider dropping a follow. It's free. We finished playing Puyo Puyon with a single credit, and now I'm ranking all of the superpowers, the super abilities that you can use in this game. Super abilities charge up as you clear the field, do chains, and do other stuff. And you can have a maximum of 3 stacks at a time. And once you use one, you raise one of your stacks, and the super ability goes through. So, the final power that we need to rank over here. The final power is from the secret character of the game, Carbuncle. And Carbuncles is nutty. Carbuncles is nutty. Harpy's power changes the colors of all garbage Puyo. Carbuncle's power changes everything! Here, so see if I can, how do I set up for a fight with someone who can actually kick my ass? I'm just gonna hide this for a little bit.
Showtime.
It's a good thing I remember the little cheat codes that you can use. Strange Field rules are the best. I love Strange Field. Okay, there we go. Everything on the field is about to get changed. And it's only to 3 colors. And we can do it again. That's it. Oh.
Stargazer KG says, a wise man once said, if you run behind a car, you'll get exhausted, but if you run in front of a car, you'll get tired.
And if you run really close to a car, you'll get the exhaust. You forgot about that. Kirby is up to chins though, but... like... I did nothing and I countered him with just 2 stacks of his power. Which, let me remind you, clearing Puyos also gives you more stacks of super. So we just say, pop these purples. Already have another stack to use. Which means I already have a new chance to counter. And in a situation where I'm with 5 colors, this might have been the best scenario to showcase this absolute insanity of a power. Because it just so happens that it's using Sky Rules. Please, Radley, tell the audience of our channel, what were you doing? And I can just fool around, toss shit on my field. SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Was it fun? And chances are, if I just do this, something is going to happen. Something is going to happen. Oh my god. No comments. No comments. No comments whatsoever. No comments. That S tier is absolutely justified. That S tier is entirely justified. Like, absolutely justified. Okay, but one more hypothetical case. One more hypothetical case with Carbuncle's power. Against Uncle Sadie.
Showtime.
Let's just say that I just do a little tomfoolery. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of those. Like, just decide to not play the game. Be as much of a leech as possible. And maybe once in a while pop some Puyos to just give you the impression that I'm actually giving up a fight. Give the impression that I'm restless and then maybe over here use it, like just use it. What are the odds? Holy shit! Chance means nothing when you can just break his legs like that! Jesus Christ! Chance actually means nothing when you can just break his legs. And like, I was just not giving much attention to what's happening. Like, I'm just filling up my field. Like this. He has no stacks of special light, mind you. And we're about to do it again. We're about to do it again. Check this out. He's already dead. He's already dead. He's already dead like that. Plain and simple. He's already dead like that. That is an S tier power. Like that is an S tier power. Okay, let's do one final rally. Cool, so one final rally. I'm gonna try with every character to fight against Satan. That is a sentence that you can say in so little games, and Puyo Puyo is one of them. That's why I love this fucking franchise. Starting off with Witch, because you might not be extremely convinced that her power sucks ass. The good thing that Witch has in this game is that she's fucking deranged. She starts out all cute with her spell casting, and then in the middle she'll just fucking lose it. I'm gonna put the blues over here. I don't care. I just need a purple. That. I really need a purple! Oh, like that purple. There we go. I'm gonna try and fight with to the best of my abilities. So right now, what is the best thing? I have 3 stacks of Rolling Thunder. Or Homing Thunder, or Howling Thunder. However you want to call it. I really don't like this power at all. It is the Bingo Bango power. Oh wait, I can trigger from the yellow on the left. Like that. Maybe going with 5 colors wasn't the best idea for this, but it is an idea. Did you know that this game was released on the Dreamcast and that the Dreamcast version is so much brighter and better? Any version of Puyon is good. That's what I like to say. Game Boy Color version is the best, but by technicality. Oh my god! N64 controller, you cannot do this to me! I haven't been using her power once. At this point, I'm in such a disadvantageous situation that I could just call it quits. But the thing is, if I use Homing Thunder, there. Row 5 is just gone. And the third column is never prioritized. And that's it, I'm dead. I'm dead just like that. What the hell happened to that? What is with that icon? Chat, did you see that? My N64 copy of the game is completely cursed. Okay, over to the next one. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Witch can just immediately solo double Arl. If I just do a couple of these. This is what I tell you when I say that this power is extremely situational. And the bad part about it, it did nothing. Which means I'm gonna have to play high. Not in the way that you would expect me to say hi, Chad, by the way. Don't get any crazy ideas. Ah. Okay, attempt to trigger it from the other side. There. I know what I'm doing! It might look risky, but I know what I'm doing! Hey, thank you for the follow, Ross Riders! Gonna head out, but I'll watch you, and well, take care, everyone! Thank you for the follow! Take care! I was pretty sure that Witch would solo Doppel, but no. She just had to hit us with another disappointment. Where's the Witchy now? God, I cannot trust people who call Witch Witchy. There. Goodbye. Did she win like that? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. But I can do the same with just Arl without using any power. And in fact, I think this little fella has a better chance. Oh, look at that. He's just building. And that's that. Not even a single minute. Dragon has already proved my point! Already proven my point. Ooga. Nah. Okay, never mind. Here's another one. 3, 2, 1. And now Doppel. All Doppel can do is just defend, which is why her power is like B tier. I'm gonna trigger it. Except I want to now. And that was much faster of a victory. S-rank characters surely have it like that, you know? The only one that I assume would have a hard time beating Doppel would be Carby. Like yeah, that's mostly about it. Anyway, we go back to our tier list. Tier list there. That's gonna be here for posterity's sake. I'm gonna also delete the bottom row because the bottom row doesn't serve any purpose anymore to us. There, this is our share on Twitter. Shut up. This is our 18 characters from Puyo Puyon, ranked from worst to best abilities in the game. Actually, I'm willing to give the edge to Dragon more than to Carbuncle. And that's only because of the following. We're gonna go into one final scenario. one final scenario. Let's just say... let's just have them fight, like... There. Let's just have them fight one more time. I'm not even gonna try to do many things. I'm just gonna try and keep my my middle rows free. Okay, immediately, bad example. But actually, it helps. It helps for what I want to say. Oh. Okay, right now, this is a very dangerous situation, and just from this power usage, I'm back in the game. Just like that. So sure, it's extremely risky, but if the risk conveys a little bit of reward, I could use it too. And while you're at it, you're also clearing out your field. You don't need much to just get more stacks of your power. The bad side is that damage is not exactly proportional, so it's not exactly the most powerful, the most useful ability in the game. But if it's about extending your time on the field, extending your reach, doing more things, then you'll want this. You'll want this power in particular. 力がすべて. Right now, I can just... Oh, I cannot do anything. I was just dead. So it's in terms of offensive, I would put him like over here. I would say Carby's is absolutely bonkers. Carby's is absolutely bonkers. Carby's is still bonkers. But yeah, this is my tier list. Where do I save? There we go. I'm gonna download the image. There. No, thank you. There. We're gonna find someone to raid out now. Because I need to hit the sack as soon as possible. And it just so happened that we're gonna go from one Gundam to Puyo to another Gundam. Here. We're going to more Gundam. Say hi to Ray from my part. And I'll catch you tomorrow, maybe, for Smash Brothers. It's been a while since we played Smash on the channel. Good night, everybody, and have a good rest of your days.